Welcome to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D, and I will be doing a reading on the Collective today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes, and messages can be from the past, present, or future. Everything will not resonate with everyone, so eat the meat and spit out the bones, or do with it what you may. I am really just a messenger, and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So how are you guys doing today? Hopefully all is well. Look at my glasses. But I hope all is well. All is well. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know these next set of readings will be mainly focusing on the collective, because the energy is what I've noticed is about the same situation. I feel like the ancestors are really trying to get the message out, so I'm just going to be focusing on the collective. And also the reason why I've been MIA is because I am working on decks. I do sell my personalized handmade decks, just to give a little bit of clarity as to which direction the reading is going in, details that you can't really get from the tarot. They're like oracles. I'll be using a few today as well. So in my spare time, or when I'm not available on here, I am making those and doing other things, so just bear with me. So anyway, let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's go ahead and get an angel number. Welcome to all subscribers, listeners, viewers, friends, people watching from the bushes, however, whatever, it's all appreciated. I feel like everyone can take away something from these messages. So yeah, what's going on with the collective? Let's see what the angels have for us. I can already tell things are a bit shaky. Oop. Time for a new one, but we're gonna let it do what it do. I have another one of these somewhere. Anyway, let's see what's going on. My bad, y'all. The number 2255. Happiness falls from heaven. Confidence, strength, companionship. And it says, your prayers and intentions have always been very clear, strong, and without reservation. Therefore, the change will come faster than you expect. When your dreams come true, don't let it confuse you. They may appear in ways you don't expect, so stay confident, always talk to God, and seek further confirmation. So just know happiness falls from heaven. Whatever your prayers and intentions that you have been speaking into existence have been heard. They've been clear. So just expect to receive your blessings. But don't let it confuse you, because once again, we don't know the who, when, where, or how they're going to show up. But just know that they're coming. So continue to talk to God, talk to the universe, talk to the Supreme Most High, your spirit team, so that you can seek further confirmation. So yeah, I feel like that's very, very positive. It's letting us know that our prayers are being heard. The cosmos is listening. So yeah, we're on the right path. And I feel like happiness is on the way. Some of us is already happy. It's up to you whether you want to be happy or not. I feel like so as long as you are, in communion and in union with the divine, you can't help but to be happy. So yeah, much love to the angels for that. And that number again is 2255. Let's see what else the angels have for the collective. Message for the collective today. Another message. And it says, I am steady and grounded. Your attention is directed up too high as if you're not in your body. A balance is needed between a focus on spirit and a focus on earth. Grounding will help you better concentrate and focus, and will also increase your connections to the angels. So I'm feeling like some of us may need to ground a little bit more. We're too far up in the ethers. I do feel like that sometimes with me. So if you're having issues with grounding, make sure that you're getting outside. Make sure that you're doing your spiritual practices, to stay grounded. Some of you may need to say this affirmation: I am steady and grounded. Some of you may need to do yoga, meditate. Once again, get outside, maybe play with your pets, maybe, focus in on what's going on around you, family, friends, things of that nature. So once again, that affirmation is, I am steady and grounded. Much love to the angels for that. We also have the angels and the ancestors wisdom oracle here. Let's see what else. Sometimes you can get grounded just, get some herbal tea. Anything that really connects you back to nature, to earth, and help you stay a little bit grounded. Sometimes you may need to just do a mantra. And once again, say that affirmation: I am steady and grounded. says star traveler. So some of you may be star travelers out there. It says follow the stars to find life's direction. So follow the stars. I'm feeling like, you probably need to follow the guidance of the cosmos. That's what I'm getting from that. So some of you may be star travelers anyway. So much love to the angels, the ancestors, spirit guides for those messages. Let's see. Let's get to the tea. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Who is in your energy? I've already cleansed these cards prior to, so I'm just going to do a quick shuffle to move the energy around, and we'll get into it. I just feel like right now some cycles are closing, and toxic individuals or low vibrational individuals that are connected to those cycles don't want them to close. But at this point, it's pretty much inevitable. That's what I'm getting. I do tap in, even though I'm not filming. So I've been following along what's going on in the energy. So that's what I'm feeling like right now. And there's a lot of karma as well for the unrighteous and wicked. So let's see. Send the energy. What does the collective need to know right now from the universe, please? Let's see. So we have illegal immigration, green card deal, no papers, illegal occupation, being somewhere you are not supposed to be. So for some of you, it's some green card deals. People are getting caught up. Going on right now. Some facts are coming out. Certain situations. Ancestral spirituality. I feel like this illegal immigrations and facts coming out has something to do with our ancestral spirituality. And they're also our gateway to the spirit realm, channeling information, whispers, contact, guidance. Honestly, when it comes down to this illegal immigration, my opinion is that if you're moving around like as in a nomad, because that's really our natural way of existing, we just moved around. But if you're not causing any problems, then I don't see anything wrong with it. But if you're moving around and coming here to, be corrupt or you know, break laws and things like that, then yes, you don't need to be here. But for some reason, I'm feeling like that has something to do with like trafficking. What else? Like trafficking, whether it's human trafficking. We have avatars here. Human trafficking, drug trafficking, you know, trafficking weapons. Let's get one more. Two more. It said ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun, the tables turn, and then an accurate report. So some of you may be the rabbit with the gun now. Someone may have been coming up against you, and now, you know, you have the upper hand in this situation thanks to the ancestors here. There's some type of accurate report. I feel like your downloads and your information is the accurate report, regardless of what, you know, they're bringing to the forefront, or what, you know, people are saying that's involved. Some of you may be getting an accurate report on your health, an accurate report as far as your business, monies, whatever the situation may be. Just know that the accurate reports are here, but I'm feeling like this is more or less something to do with legalities right now. So let's see what else. So let's get a little bit of clarity. Immigration here. There's that. So it's some avoidance, ghosted, in hiding, conflicted, introspection, and feeling guilty. Somebody's trying to avoid something, or somebody's hiding that's not supposed to be here, or something that's not supposed to be here. What else? So this is legal immigration. I feel like too, with that, I feel like it's someone in this energy, or someone in your energy, that may have taken people from here somewhere else, something like that. So now they want to message you. There's an apology, meeting up, heart-to-heart conversations, or someone in your energy has gone somewhere else, like to another country to hide, because, you know, they may be in legal trouble or caught up in some way. What is this facts coming out here from the universe, please? What's coming to you right now is like a heavy emphasis on Mexico. So right here with facts coming out, we have snooping, drive-by, tarot reading, asking about you, stalking you on social media. So because these facts are coming out, people are snooping on you, or snooping as far as someone in your energy, getting tarot readings, asking about it, asking about the situation. It's drive-by, it's suspect as well. What else about the facts coming out? Just know somebody is being really, really nosy right now. Somebody is trying to get a lot of details, but just know whatever this situation is over. You're going to get some closure, inner peace, and you're going to be able to move on. Why is the ancestral spirituality here? What do the ancestors have for us right now? They want us to know. Some of your ancestors may be Native American or indigenous. So the ancestors are reconciling with you guys. They're putting in the work, better communication, getting back together, equal give and take. And these ancestors are doing some pop-ups right now, unexpected visits, taking risks, facing fears, emotional push. I feel like some of your ancestors may be visiting, some flying monkeys, haters, people that are working against you. But I also feel like the ancestors are pushing you as far as, facing your fears, giving you the emotional push that you need to keep moving forward. In this gateway to the spirit realm here, whispers, channeling information, contact, and guidance. Push or pull, controlling, unbalanced, pride and ego, power struggles. I feel like for some of you in your energy, this low vibrational energy is pushing and pulling on you. It's trying to control you, get you unbalanced, have you in your ego, and it may be something about power struggles and energy. What else? That's why it's important to stay prayerful. Keep an open communication with your spirit team. So we have growing together, shared journey, lessons learned, and soul bond. So yeah, I feel like this is more or less about the journey and the lessons that we have to learn. With these karmics, with these low vibrational energies and entities that want so much power and control in our lives and over our lives. So yeah, why is this Taurus here? Some of you may be a Taurus, some of you may be dealing with a Taurus, some of you may just have a Taurus in your energy. Some of you also may have an ancestor that's a Taurus, that's in contact with you or in your energy. So yeah, I feel like some of you do have a Taurus ancestor, and also some of you may be Tauruses, and you need to clear your mind, clear your heart, so that you can get insight, clarity, and the truth right now. Something about, meditating, praying, being in alignment so that you can be fully aware. What else about this Taurus, please? shoulder, breakup, distance, ignoring, keeping busy. So for some of you, if you have a Taurus ancestor, you may be giving this ancestor the cold shoulder. They feel like you're ignoring them, or you're just trying to keep busy. But really this says gold shoulder. But for some of you that may be Tauruses, you may be going through a breakup right now. Someone may be giving you the cold shoulder, or you're giving someone the cold shoulder. But once again, you need to meditate, get in alignment, so that you can get insight, clarity, and the truth surrounding this breakup. Because someone may feel like you're ignoring them, distancing yourself, keeping busy, or whatever. They feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder. But yeah, or vice versa. What is this? Ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. The tables turn. Get some clarity on that, please. Yeah, someone has been stubborn, bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, and lacks empathy. That was in your energy. What else? You could be these stubborn enemies. This is concerning the spotlight. Someone being popular on a platform. They're a narcissist and they love attention. So I'm feeling like this could be a situation that's going on online, perhaps, or somewhere where this person has some sort of a platform, or you have some sort of a platform. It's almost like clout chasing type energy. And you know what they say, some people do anything for clout, whether that means to drag you, take you down through there, sacrificing others for their own personal gain. So it's giving that type of energy because they love attention and they want the spotlight. So they're being bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, and have no empathy. So what is this accurate report about? Something about a toxic environment, bad advice, low vibration, emotional leeching, karmic relationships. So I feel like the truth about this, whoever this person is in your energy, or people are in your energy right now, the truth report about them and who they are is actually coming out, or people are getting accurate information about these individuals right now. What else about this accurate report? So it says really committed this time, loyal, in it for the long run, no games. So whoever is doing the investigation, they're committed to finding the truth and getting an accurate report. They're not playing games in this situation. They in it for the long run. So yeah. And at the bottom we have a real reunion, back for good, pure joy, soulmates reconnect. For some of you, this is in regards to a significant other, or a family member or friend that you may have been distant from, or you guys may not be talking. You're going to be reunited. And also this could this accurate report could have something to do with that as well. Maybe your friend, family member, lover, or whatever may have misjudged you, or may have misjudged the situation. They may have been around toxic people who gave them bad advice. They were very low vibrational or whatever. But since They have the correct information. They want to be committed this time. They want to, be in partnership with you for the long run with no games anymore. So some of you, a relationship will be recovered. Let's see. Is there anything else we can get from this? About to say, it's getting super hot in here. These candles, woof. Sheesh, and I'm drinking coffee. Ooh. See what else comes out. About this illegal immigration for the collective right now. Else? And some of you may be dealing with someone that's illegally here as well. Maybe they tried to marry you or be with you for the wrong reasons. Maybe just to get a green card or something like that. But since they've been caught up, they want to apologize, have a meeting with you, or a heart-to-heart conversation about why they did what they did. But this person is being a jackass, or was a jackass. Especially when it comes down to your spiritual gifts. This person could also possibly be somewhat two-faced. But they wants to talk about something. Smooth something over perhaps. What about the facts coming out here? Collective energy. Clarity on that from the universe, please. So somebody was just living in the moment. When I see that, it's like they're not really thinking about the choices that they're making. They just doing whatever. And sometimes they can, come back to bite you in the behind when you just living in the moment, not thinking about consequences or how your actions are affecting someone else. What else about the effects coming out here? Yeah, there's some evidence. So this giving me more or less like this is not like nosy, just nosy people. This is giving like who's snooping is investigators, detectives, cops. What about this ancestral spirituality here? So this has something to do with health, wellness, fitness, dieting, lifestyle. What else? Happiness. So some of you may be leaning in on love child. Some of you may be leaning in on your ancestral traditions, and it's encouraging you to take on some of their culture and tradition, which will ultimately create wellness for your lifestyle. And by doing this, some of you may be an ancestor, may be returning. We have a love child here. But also for some of you, there may be something going on with your child's health. And the ancestors are trying to let you know about this. Like if you have an adult child or something like that, that's, you know, doesn't live with you, there may be something going on with their health or living situation that they're not telling you about or haven't spoken to you about. So the ancestors could be watching over that situation as well. And if there is some type of bridge between you and this child, the ancestors may be trying to reconnect you two with this reconciliation and pop up. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from that as well. So take what resonates. So what is this gateway to the spirit realm? So it's some type of karmic lesson. So once again, lessons learned. So this is all about learning the lessons for both sides. Somebody has messed up over you, or they're feeling messed up over you. Someone is dealing with an STD. So I don't know if this has something to do with this child here. But somebody has massive regrets. What is this Taurus here? Get some more clarity. And once again, this STD could be sexually transmitted disease or sexually transmitted demon. Sometimes it's one and the same. So someone in this Taurus energy is being selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego, my way, want everything to go their way. Either you, Taurus, or someone in your energy, or you're just being, you know, in your ego when it comes down to your spirit team. You also have a funeral here. Once again, this reconciling energy. So some of you, there may be a loss of someone. My condolences, but or just maybe a depth to this pride and ego, arrogance, selfish and stubborn behavior. So just take what resonates. But with this health, and then someone being all messed up, and then this funeral, I don't know. So just take what resonates from that. So what about this ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun? Going on in the energy. But like I said, some of this is just karma. So someone has been ghosted. Whoever this person that wanted all of this spotlight, that was stubborn, they've been ghosted. They're detached right now. What else? So Jezebel in the energy. Okay. this person is a Jezebel, or they were dealing with a Jezebel that was stubborn, bossy, selfish, guarded. They may be detached from this person or been ghosted by this person. What about this accurate report here? It's a lot of cards. Somebody who had a sex addiction wants to apologize. They're more focused on self-love right now because they've been shattered. Like their world has been shattered. I guess living in this lifestyle with these toxic people and these toxic environments. So they may want to apologize and focus on self-love right now. I don't know. That's what it's giving. So, yeah. Let's get into the Kiperish to get a few more details. Because this is kind of all over the place. For some of you, like I said, you're dealing with someone who may or may not be involved with some type of trafficking situation. Some of you may be dealing with a partner who is, who actually married you for the wrong reasons, unbeknownst to you. But either way, there are some facts coming out about this. It's evidence for either situation that's coming to the surface, because we have some investigators, detectives, cops snooping around. And I feel like with this ancestral spirituality, the ancestors are trying to reconnect with you, or the ancestors are trying to reconnect you with someone. And it feels like someone is not doing too good. This could be involving a child, or this could be involving someone who has a child, or you have a child with. But there is going to be an unexpected visit. This person may be afraid of you, but like nervous to let you know what's going on. But I feel like the ancestors are pushing this situation, pushing this reconciliation, or the ancestors could be blocking it. So it just depends on what the situation is for you. Right here, gateway to the spirit realm, like in the energy, it's a lot of push and pull that the ancestors are trying to balance out. I feel like too, a lot of this push and pull is because you may be able to connect to the spirit realm, and it feels like people in the energy, these karmics, don't really like that, or these opposing forces don't really like that. But it's a lesson to be learned here. It's a lesson for karmics, a lesson for us spiritual workers. However, like I said, with these external forces, could be like sexually transmitted demons. It's giving like demon energy. So yeah, with this Taurus here, Taurus could be significant. Maybe just the ways, the characteristics that Tauruses are known for, like being stubborn and bullheaded, may not necessarily have anything to do with the Taurus, but just the characteristics. So someone needs to really get in alignment, let go of this ego. Maybe they are. However, I feel like if they don't change, it will possibly be a funeral of some sort. And it could have something to do with other issues going on. Like I said, someone may be afraid that they're going to be found out with this evidence about some type of trafficking situation. Someone's health may be bad, dealing with these sexually transmitted demons. Like I said, they may be caught up with an external force. You know those forces that rally together in secret. They may be caught up in something like that, and could just be dealing with a lot of karma, backfires, things of that nature. And I feel like this Jezebel may also be connected with this whole situation, as well. Maybe this group that they thought would have their back have ghosted them. And this is just the results of getting into business with demons and devils of this, things of that sort. So I feel like this is what it has all boiled down to. People just have been out here living toxic lives, being in toxic environments, thinking that it's going to benefit them in the long run, and it really doesn't. So that's what I'm getting from this, and how you play a role in this, or where you fit in this, because some way, shape, or form they have crossed you, like stepped on you to get wherever they thought they were going, and it's not working out the way that they thought. So yeah, so I'm going to stop here, and we'll be right back to get into the tarot. Maybe on part 2, so just make sure that you tune in for part 2.